Hi everyone, welcome to my channel The Cerebrum. This is episode 1 of a new series called Maths Magic, where we focus on improving your calculation speed in mathematics in a smart and logical way. Let me ask you something honestly. If someone asks you 17 multiplied by 8, do you calculate it step by step or do you instantly recall the answer? If you calculate, this video is for you because today we are not just learning tables, we are training our brain to think faster. In this video, you'll discover why tables are the real foundation of speed maths, how to see patterns instead of blindly memorizing, smart tricks for tables like 5, 9, 19, and 29, and in the end, a challenge that will push your brain to the next level. So stay till the very end because one video can change the way you think about maths. Now let's answer a simple question. Why are tables so important? Most people think tables are only for children. But the truth is, tables are the backbone of mathematics calculation. Whenever you solve any questions, your brain is actually using tables in the background. So when your tables are weak, your brain calculates. When your tables are strong, your brain recognizes, and recognition is always faster than calculation. That's why people who are fast in maths don't think faster, they recall faster. So today, let's learn about tables in a smart way. Now listen carefully. Learning tables does not mean repeating numbers like a parrot. Real learning means seeing patterns. So, whenever you learn a table, ask yourself three questions. First, how are the numbers increasing? Second, what happens to the last digit? And third, is there any hidden pattern? So, once you start asking these questions, tables will stop being boring. They will start making sense to you. For instance, let's start with a simple example, the table of 5. We know 5 multiplied by 1 gives 5, 5 multiplied by 2 gives 10, 5 multiplied by 3 gives 15, 5 multiplied by 4 gives 20, and so on. So, what do you notice? We see that the last digit is always 5 or 0. So, if I ask you 5 multiplied by 17, what will be the answer? So, even before calculating, your brain already knows one thing. The answer must end with 5 because it's an odd number. If it was 5 multiplied by 18, the answer must end with 0. So, this is the difference between memorizing and understanding. Smart learners don't store numbers, they store patterns. Now, here is a secret about tables that tables are connected. What does it mean? So, tables are not separate, they are connected in a logical way. Say, if you know 7 multiplied by 8 gives 56, then you automatically know 8 multiplied by 7 is 56. Moreover, if you know the table of 7, then the table of 14 becomes quite easy. How? Well, 14 is 7 multiplied by 2. So, if a number, say x, is multiplied by 14, which is equivalent to 7 times x, the whole thing multiplied by 2. So don't learn tables in isolation. Always link them. When you connect tables, your brain works like a network, not a calculator. And this makes the recognition very fast for these numbers. Now let us look at some magical tables. Table of 9. It has the most beautiful pattern. 9 multiplied by 1 equals to 9. 9 multiplied by 2 equals to 18. 9 multiplied by 3 equals to 27. And 9 multiplied by 4 equals to 36, and so on. So, by looking carefully, we find that the left digit increases from 0 to 1 to 2 to 3. and the right digit decreases from 9 to 8 to 7 to 6. So the table of 9 is not random, it is a perfect pattern. Once you see this, you don't need to memorize, you just understand. Now let us learn about table of 19. So 19 as a number is close to 20. So instead of multiplying by 19, multiply the given number by 20 and subtract ones. For example, 19 multiplied by 6 will be equal to 20 multiplied by 6 minus 6, which will be equal to 120 minus 6 equals to 114. So this trick works for every number. For example, let's talk about 29. So 29 is close to 30. And for example, 29 multiplied by 7 will be equal to 30 multiplied by 7 minus 7. That is equal to 210 minus 7, which is 203. So are you seeing the logic? You are not memorizing tables, you are creating them. Now the real question is, till where should you learn tables? Well, the bare minimum is tables up to 30. You need to know it forward and backward and in random order. If you only know tables till 10, you are limiting your speed. Tables till 30 are not optional, they are non negotiable. So you need to learn till 30 at least. Now I have a surprise for you. I'm giving you a challenge. Don't just watch this video and just say, okay, it's a nice thing. But for the next 7 days, you will train your brain. This is the Math Magic Table Challenge, and here is the routine for that. On day 1, you'll be doing table 1 to 5. On day 2, you'll be doing tables from 6 to 10. On day 3, from 11 to 15, day 4, 16 to 20, day 5, 21 to 25, and day 6, tables from 26 to 30. On day 7, you do full revision and speed test. But there is one rule, you must come back to this video and comment your progress. And if you discover any new pattern or trick, share it in the comments. Because when we share patterns, everyone learns faster. This is not just my channel, this is our learning space. And before I end this video, let me tell you a brutal truth. There is no shortcut to tables. Tricks do help, but only after discipline. So if you invest just 10 minutes daily in tables, your calculation speeds will increase a lot. People who are fast in maths are not smarter than you. Let me remind you that. They are just better trained. Fast calculation is not talent, it is training. So, in the next episode of Maths Magic, we will unlock squares and cubes and see how they make calculations even faster. If you want to master maths step by step, you can follow this playlist of Maths Magic on my channel and start your Maths Magic journey today. Why to wait? And always remember, let's learn together. Bye bye.